Okay, so I'm overdue for making some golden paste for the dogs, which is an anti-inflammatory. So I wanted to show you. So here's a cup of water. I'm gonna put in the saucepan. And then I have 1/3 of a cup of turmeric. I'm gonna put in the saucepan. I just buy the ground stuff at Costco. Oh, hold on. Let's do it that way. There you go. And I'm going to turn it on. I'm going to bring it to a boil. I'm going to stir it the whole time. Make sure when you're putting it in a pan, anything that turmeric touches generally will stain. So make sure it's not something that you are worried about turning orange. It's not going to stain my pan, but like I'm opting not to use a white spatula for this. So stay tuned and I'll show you the next segment. Okay, so it's starting to boil. I'm going to start stirring it. It's going to be 7 to 10 minutes of this, and if I need to add water, I'm going to add water because you want it to be kind of a thicker paste. So 7 to 10 minutes for this to boil. Okay, so we're nearing the end of the 5 to 7 minutes, and I apologize because I think I said that you're supposed to, Grizz is over here monitoring, by the way, the whole program. Oh, he's gonna lie down, he's exhausted. Anyway, you don't boil it the whole time. You boil it initially and then you let it simmer, turn it down and let it simmer for 7 to 10 minutes, just the turmeric and the water. And then on the side here, I'll put it more in frame, putting the coconut oil in a little measuring cup. You're gonna do, well, my recipe calls for 1/3 of a cup of coconut oil, so that's what I'm gonna stir in. And then when you have gotten it all mixed in, you're also going to add 2 to 3 teaspoons of fresh ground pepper, and the pepper is what activates the ingredients in the turmeric to make it, to bring out the anti-inflammatory properties of it. So the pepper is super important. Don't mind my coffee maker, it's tired, it's turning off. And I will show you the end product after we've got this all integrated. Actually, I'm happy to toss this in as well while you're watching. And just get it all stirred in. I put it in little sort of individual cups with glass jars with tops on it, so that I can put them in the freezer, and then I partition them. You know, I take just one out at a time and put it in their little dog freezer, and that's when we feed it to them every day. I'm not sure if you can see this. My kid put a banana on him. Grizzy, you got a banana on your head? You got a banana on your head. What is going on? Look at all right, stay tuned. Okay, so I don't know if you can see, well, I think you can see this. Anyway, so I ground the black pepper in here. It's super important that it's fresh ground black pepper. Don't just add already ground black pepper because it doesn't have the same activating ingredient. So you just stir it all in. I'm gonna let it sit for a bit and cool down. And then I'm gonna put it in the little individual vials when it's cooled off. So So there you go. Okay, so this is the final step. I have a bunch of these glass containers. And with the seals and the little clips. And this is what I put them in the freezer. And I think the shelf life, if you leave it in the fridge, is about 2 weeks. So I only have one in the fridge at a time, and the rest of them I put in the freezer until I'm ready to use them. And I'm generally getting through them in about, I don't know, 3 months maybe, something like that. Anyway, so I'm going to, here's the finished product. It's kind of like goop. And I'm going to put it in all of these glass things and continue letting it cool. And then I'm gonna put the seal and the clips on, and I'm gonna put it in the freezer. And then they get to enjoy it every day. The amount that you give, you'd have to Google it based on your dog's weight. You also have to load it, which means you start with a very little amount, and then you end up adding more until you get to their kind of maintenance mode. But you don't want to just give them the full amount all at once. So really important to check the schedule of feeding for your particular size dog until you get it up to the full amount. All right, there you go, golden paste. Add it to your dog's diet. It's fabulous, super cheap, fabulous for their health. So here's little jars. I just put, actually that one has a lot in it, but I just put a little bit in each of them and then seal it up. And then I also just want to say, remind you, be really careful with how you wash it down your sink and all that, because it does stain. So I'm really careful when I clean out the pan to make sure it goes down the drain and doesn't get onto anything else around it. Or if you don't care that something stains. I don't think my countertop would, but I wouldn't want to mess with it. It's pretty, it's pretty orange. All right, there you go. There is golden paste.